Hi there, sign of Sagittarius. Hope you all are doing good. This is Kim with your reading. It's kind of just a bonus reading for April. And of course, asking that your spirit team join us. I keep calling it the wrong thing. I believe it's listed there though in the description box. This is the shaman's dream. Yes, the shaman's dream. So we're going to pull from it first, and then we'll pull from the Kipper deck. And we'll see what we have. All right, for Sagittarius. Now, I'll tell you, in the pre-shuffle, I got some really heavy cards. Now, I've got some good cards, but I got a couple of really heavy ones. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. So right off the bat, like some kind of maybe, you know, sad, dark thinking, depression, anxiety, even over disappointment, loss, or regret. Now, it can be a card of mourning, like if you're just in a dark period, going through something heavy in your life. It can be something like that too. But the good cards that came out were the Seven of Wands, going after what you want, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. So there is some kind of opportunity, I guess, coming in, or something that you need to look for. Or that it might be hard to miss, you know, with the Sun. I'm thinking that it might be something kind of hard to miss. So for Sagittarius, I do offer private readings also that are pretty affordable. If you're interested in one of those, you can contact me in the description box. What a good card to start off with, guys. Fortune's Wheel, luck, and right timing, 23. Right time, right place. If you're at the right time, right place. Sometimes it feels like we're not, but when you view every step, you know, as closer to what your goal is, then you can kind of see it like that. Luck and right timing. If you're wondering when that is, maybe they're wanting you to go within, or just to be still enough to try to listen to, or allow things to come in. Using your senses to be very aware of your moment. I feel like you can allow lots of messages to come in. I also have 26, gathering around the power of community. So deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Almost like a ethereal body on there with that pretty blue slash purple color. Slash pink. Skybridge, possibility for union, 47. Skybridge, possibility for union. It reminds me of how they usually set up the world cards or the universe cards. You know, just see it like leading up to the sun there. All of these here, like very like root chakra, sacral chakra, connected to a lot of your creativity. So it might be an idea that is the right time, right time, right place to number 33 and be an inspiration to others with whatever it is that you're creating, whether it's music that you're creating for others, whether it's healing vibrations, or whether it's healing visuals, in you know, however you express yourself through your art, through your craft, your art, whatever it is. I have straddling worlds too, wandering between realms. So it's likely that you are in between at this time. So that's the first part. These usually end up connecting somehow, some way. Let's pull from the Kipper deck. Tell me about the joyful muse, about inspiration here. 39. Yeah, I mean, it goes along with the message of being an inspiration to others with some kind of art that you create, or I mean, they have painting, but it doesn't. They also have the cat with the cool sunglasses. You could design things like accessories or something like that too. You could make accessories. I don't know if this is saying like, we'll look more. It might be talking about, you know, because you have community right down here. Your inspiration in your community. I'm not going to move these around, but I'm wanting to. So, gathering around and community. And community. So maybe it's if it's almost feeling like a festival, you know, where you gather for a festival and then somebody might be playing, a band might be playing, or you might have a chance to like put your work or artwork up or something like that. That's kind of like coming across too. Or some kind of festival. Maybe you just be open to festivals this fall and see, not fall, did I say fall? This spring, golly, this spring. Why am I thinking of fall already? I don't know. Maybe these colors? Tell me about Skybridge, possibility for union. Despair. In the reverse. So, but I don't necessarily always take these in reverse. But it is going from a point of despair. It has the not hiring sign up there to something coming together and being a really good idea. Possibility for union. To pull you out of despair, or to, because you feel like being an outsider, it feels like a struggle, but you're about to ascend from a struggle. You've got the ladder, like looks like a ladder right above you. From this time, it almost seems like it's for that person. So the fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Could have your fixed signs. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. Doesn't have to be though. We have Libra also, maybe, with adjudication. This person sitting up here is making a judgment, or just deciding on what to do, and either deciding on a plan or a judgment, a settlement. So I mean, really releasing judgment, and allowing this turn of fortunate events to come in. All those beautiful creative colors with the orange, and then this purple. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness. And 11, I think it's associated with the masters, like, so tapping into the masters for advice. You always have access to this great fortune. When you're actually believing that yourself, it becomes like a union for what you want and for what you want to come in. Yeah, thinking of the feelings, allowing the feelings of what it would feel like for great fortune to come in your life, no matter how that is. And gratitude, starting with just being aware of all the things that do make up a fortune to you, will make them increase, multiply. It's kind of like a snowball. So something is going to have either a judgment's going to be made or something like that. This could have to be with court or just really anything. And it being, that you have to go to, there's one person who makes like a final call or decision. And so maybe that has to do with community too. I think you can pull in more of your great fortune through meditation and stillness. Tell me about the power of community, gathering around. And you got official person, 22. Official person, 26. This great fortune is maybe it's because it's, I don't know, your community that's supporting you, that's helping you get a great fortune or achieve this. So I don't know who this official person is, but we have the number 22. Feels like this person has some kind of level of mastery, obviously kind of like well respected, well thought of, or holds a lot of power or powerful position, maybe just in life in general. I mean, it doesn't have to be. So there may be somebody that like has your back or that supports you within a community. This person is very powerful. And that might help you with, it might be what's kind of attached to this fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing too. So tell me more about the official person, the power of community. Might be a Virgo. I have the Hermit. Could be a Virgo, or it could be just you could be the official person. You could be the official person. Or this is clearly saying that, you know, there's a tendency to isolate oneself when maybe it's about reaching out. I mean, definitely getting to know yourself, but maybe this person's a hermit, or they themselves are a hermit. I like the purples. Tell me more about great fortune and deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Two of Wands in the reverse. That is a clear message to me to clear the mind, because when the mind is busy, it would be upright. Like if the mind is busy planning and thinking and strategizing, it would be the upright. But it's like this. It's saying, look, don't think about so much at this point. There might be somebody that comes in and like I said, there's a feeling like there's some energies that help. They're wanting to help in a situation. Why is that candle about to go out at this point? It's always specific when that candle goes out. With judication. I feel like it's going to go out on judication. Tell me about judication. Ooh. Truth. Clarity. From a community, or truth or clarity from a community of people, or maybe an internet, like people on the internet. Judgment. Ooh, heavy energy. Look, because that, I told you with that pre-shuffle, I knew that something was going to be a little heavy. So there's some kind of truth or clarity coming out. Maybe there's a super good idea with this judication. Shoot. All right. So if you want to, Sagittarius, go ahead and try to send your manifestation wish or request. Like that. And there's you, a new candle. And it will be burned till it's completely done. So, all right. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe about some facts coming out or something like that for you. Tell me about despair or sky bridge. Possibility for a union. A chance to get away. Could look at this as like a vacation or something like that. Look, there's Six of Swords too right here. So both of these cards mean to get away. And this is information. So there's a lot of information about how to attain your ninth cup. What you would think a wish would be if you could just go after it. Truly emotionally detaching from the feeling of despair so that you can come out of it. There might be a person that you meet that really helps you figure out what direction to turn into or to go towards, because this is like very much so a guide. Feels like a guide is coming, or guidance is coming for you. All right, so joyful muse, inspiration, Six of Discs, giving with no strings attached, or giving back to the community, Six of Disc in the reverse. Might be talking about giving back and trying to make something equal or even. You could have Pisces energy here. You could have Taurus energy there. Also, usually there's the scales of justice, so something that's off balance. Give us another card. We're going to get a different deck. Give us another card on Six of Disc here, so I can know what's off balance or what needs balancing. Investment. Either the investment that you put into I help you if you help me, that investment to community. That you may be an inspiration in that sense too. So there, I guess, is saying that there could be more of this I help you, you help me. Giving with no strings attached is kind of what's needed at this time. There is some kind of new adventure waiting with the Page of Pentacles, though. Sometimes it's a vacation. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Whoa, I have the Ace of Pentacles, and more than likely the challenge is going to be getting to the, not just noticing the opportunity, but maybe being advised and then going after the opportunity. Something might indicate relocation necessary, or just a possibility that that could be what happens. All right, so what about this Ace of Swords and the adjudication? Devil in reverse. It's about the truth of getting away from something that was a toxic attachment, vice, or behavior, or sabotaging energy, or too controlling. Like it's kind of getting out of that energy. So there's no real attachment to something negative here, or there's letting go of an attachment. It's time for some good luck to come in. So what are you clearing your mind about with the Two of Wands? Clearing your mind, okay, from the daily things that aren't working or that don't seem to be working when you're, I guess, while you're trying to get your great fortune or trying to build. So instead of obsessively thinking about how to get things working and or how they aren't working good, clearing your mind from that whole energy period is what's probably necessary. You could have Aries, Leo, and Capricorn. So who's the official person in this Hermit energy? What is this about? Another Hermit energy. It is about some kind of great fortune too. It's about some kind of great fortune. When you let go of some kind of really toxic cycle, I don't know, drugs, alcohol, behavior, people, shopping, eating. I mean, there's lots of things that we can be kind of addicted to that aren't good for us. But there is somebody, I feel like, who's really going to mentor you, giving you some truth and some advice that's going to be really sound. And you'll want to take it in and think about it after you open up to receiving some kind of information, idea, or advice. Know that the moon energy is here. This could be a little tricky energy to navigate, but as long as you're adaptable, open for changes, and open for, you know, going one little baby step at a time, I think you'll be just fine. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. That's also Pisces energy again showing up. Remember, you have the Hermit twice, and it's really appearing like there's going to be somebody that gives you information with this Hermit in reverse. Deep quiet and stillness. Regards to a great fortune or your great fortune. Nice. I have surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Like that. Sky bridge, possibility for union. reflection, and maybe that's what this getting out of despair is about. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. Right. And, oh, nice. I have health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Many new friendships are on the horizon. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me.